Look, let's be real. We're living in some pretty uncertain times. Have you ever stopped to think about what you'd actually do if the power went out right now and didn't come back for days? The reality of 2026 is wild. Between global tensions, extreme weather, and a power grid that's absolutely struggling to keep up with the AI boom, relying solely on a wall outlet just isn't a safe bet anymore, no matter where you live. But today, we're changing the game. Check this out. We're looking at everything from 4,000 watts of raw power capable of backing up your entire home to ultra-efficient GaN tech that fits in the palm of your hand. These are 5 power stations that are absolute lifesavers. Today, we're doing a deep dive into which solar generator you actually need so you're never left in the dark again. Let's dive in. Next up, if you're looking for the ultimate level of home security, you've got to meet what everyone's calling the beast, the EcoFlow Delta Pro 3. This isn't just a massive battery, it's basically a full-scale power plant. You can actually integrate it directly into your home's breaker panel so that if the grid goes down, you won't even notice. We're talking about a massive 4,096 watt-hour capacity. To put that in perspective, this thing can keep your fridge running and your lights on for 2 to 3 days straight without even needing the sun. And the power output is insane. It delivers 4,000 watts of continuous power, hitting peaks of 6,000 watts thanks to its X-Boost tech. This means it handles heavy-duty appliances like heat pumps or central AEC without breaking a sweat. It's packed with automotive-grade LFP cells, which guarantees that even after 4,000 full charge cycles, the battery will still be at 80% health. If you use it every single day, you're looking at over 10 years of reliable power. And if you're worried about noise inside the house, don't be. It's surprisingly quiet. Clocking in at just 30 decibels, that's quieter than a whisper, as long as you aren't pulling more than 2,000 watts at once. Its UPS function is pro-grade with a switchover time of less than 10 milliseconds. That's crucial for keeping your PCs, servers, or medical equipment safe from even the tiniest power flicker. And if the blackout lasts a while, the 2,600 watt solar input lets you juice it back up to 100% in under 2 hours of direct sunlight. Now keep a couple of things in mind before you jump in. This thing is heavy. We're talking about 113 pounds. It has built-in wheels, but moving it upstairs or over rough terrain is definitely a workout. Also, it's a serious investment, usually starting around $2,299 here in the States. Bottom line, if you want total, rock-solid backup so your family never feels a grid failure, the Delta Pro 3 is the gold standard for 2026. Do you think you need this much power for your setup, or are you looking for something more portable? And let me know in the comments. By the way, just a quick heads up. Prices on these units fluctuate like crazy, and Amazon drops those random flash deals all the time. To make it easy for you, I've put all the updated links in the description and the pinned comment below so you can snag the best deal available right now. Now, if you're looking for that perfect sweet spot between power and portability for your apartment or home, you've got to check out the Anker Solix C1000 Gen 2. This is hands down the winner if you value one thing above all else: speed. Picture this. A storm warning pops up on your phone and your battery is bone dry. Thanks to Anker's HyperFlash technology, you can juice up its 1,024 watt-hour capacity from 0 to 100% in just 49 minutes. That's a record-breaking stat in this category, giving you massive peace of mind when you're racing against the clock. Even though it's about 14% smaller than its competitors, don't let the size fool you. It packs a punch. It delivers 2,000 watts of continuous power, which means it can run 99% of your home appliances. From the microwave to an electric kettle, this unit handles the heavy hitters that usually make basic generators go into protection mode. Under the hood, it features the infinite power architecture with LFP cells rated for 4,000 cycles. We're talking over a decade of daily use before you see any real degradation. Plus, that 10 millisecond UPS function is rock solid. If the grid fails, your PC or router won't even flinch. If you're off-grid or the outage drags on, the 600-watt solar input lets you fully recharge in just under 2 hours of direct sunlight. That's an insane turnaround time for a device you can easily tuck away in an emergency closet, but full disclosure, there's one thing you need to know. Unlike some other models, the C1000 Gen 2 is not expandable. You're locked into that 1,024 watt-hour capacity with no option to add extra batteries later. Definitely something to keep in mind if you think your power needs might grow down the road. Right now, the value proposition is incredible, sitting at around $429. It's a seriously smart play if you want reliability and speed without the bulk. By the way, if you're finding this guide helpful so far, do me a huge solid and smash that like button. It really helps the channel out more than you know. And make sure to hit subscribe and ring that bell so you stay in the loop with all our latest tech deep dives. Coming in at number 3, we have a fan favorite, the EcoFlow Delta 3 Classic. It packs a 1,024 watt-hour capacity and 1,800 watts of output, which you can crank up to 2,400 watts if you toggle on that X-Boost tech. But where this thing really shines is in its brain. Thanks to the Oasis 3.0 integration, you can set up time of use mode. Now, why does this matter? Basically, the battery automatically charges when electricity rates are at their lowest and then powers your gear during peak hours when prices spike. In a market where energy costs are constantly shifting, this is a genius financial move to help the unit pay for itself even faster. Plus, if you're working from home or trying to sleep, this is the one you want. It's whisper quiet, running under 30 decibels. And if a storm is rolling in, its weather alert mode ensures the unit fast charges to 100% in just 56 minutes before the weather hits. But a quick reality check on a few details. The thermal design is super efficient, but it's demanding. It needs constant airflow, so don't stack anything on top of it while it's running at full tilt. It needs to breathe. Also, keep in mind this classic version isn't expandable. You're locked into that 1,024 watt-hour capacity, so what you see is what you get. You can usually find this for around $399 here in the States. It's arguably the smartest buy on the list if you want a generator that works for you even when the grid is up. What do you think? Is the smart scheduling a feature you'd actually use? If you're looking for a long-term play, one of those buy it once and forget about it for decades kind of deals, you need to pay attention to the Bluetti Elite 200 V2. This is arguably the most rugged and durable power station on the market right now. The heart of this machine is what makes it special. It uses automotive-grade LFP cells that promised a staggering 6,000 cycles before hitting 80% health. To put that in perspective, if you cycled this every single day, it would last you over 17 years. That's why Bluetti is backing it with a 10-year warranty, which is practically unheard of in this industry. Performance-wise, it's an absolute tank. It features a 2,073.6 watt-hour capacity and delivers 2,600 watts of continuous power. If you need an extra kick to start up heavy power tools or high-demand appliances, its powerlifting mode can peak at 3,900 watts. It'll run anything from a coffee maker to a portable AC unit without breaking a sweat. The design is another win. It's incredibly compact for the energy it holds, weighing in at about 53 pounds. And it has a flat-top design that lets you stack gear on top of it, perfect for optimizing space in your garage or van setup. Plus, it's blazing fast. It hits 0 to 80% charge in just 45 minutes and supports up to 1,000 watts of solar input. But like everything else, there's a trade-off you need to know about. Unlike the previous version, this V2 model is not expandable. The capacity you buy is what you get. You can't chain extra batteries to it later. Also, while that powerlifting mode is powerful, it's meant for motors and heating elements, so I wouldn't recommend using it with super sensitive electronics. Currently, the value is tough to beat, coming in at around $1,099 here in the States. It's the ideal choice if you value longevity and want a piece of kit that's going to outlast almost everything else. So would you rather have a unit that lasts nearly 20 years even if you can't expand it? Or do you prefer sacrificing some lifespan for more flexibility? Let me know in the comments. Rounding out our list, we're switching gears to something completely different. If you're always on the move, love camping, or just want something you can throw in a bug-out bag without breaking your back, you've got to see the EcoFlow River 3 Plus. This is the first power station in its class to go all in on GaN technology. That's gallium nitride. Now, what does that actually mean for you? Efficiency. By wasting less energy as heat, this tiny unit, which weighs only 10.4 pounds, gives you up to 15% more runtime on low-draw devices like LED lights or your router compared to other models this size. You're looking at a 286 watt-hour base capacity with 600 watts of output, though XBoost can push that to 1,200 watts to kickstart small tools or compact appliances. But my favorite feature? The expansion system. It has magnetic connectors on top that let you stack extra batteries with 0 cables, bringing you up to 858 watt-hours if you need it. It's also the only one on this list with an IP54 rating. If you get caught in a sudden downpour while charging outdoors, or you're dealing with high humidity during a weather emergency, this thing is built to handle the elements. And when it comes to speed, you can hit a full charge in just 60 minutes from a wall outlet, or an hour and a half using 220-watt solar panels. Now, full disclaimer, don't expect to run a space heater or a blow dryer on this for more than a few minutes. This is a tool designed for communication, lighting, and small electronics, not for backing up your entire kitchen. As for the price, it's the most budget-friendly entry on our list, starting at just $189. It's the perfect companion to make sure you stay connected to the world, no matter what's happening outside. Look, as we've seen, being prepared in 2026 isn't a luxury anymore. It's an absolute must-have. Whether you're looking to keep your family safe during a blackout or you just want total energy independence off the grid, one of these 5 units is definitely the answer you've been looking for. Don't forget, I've linked the best updated prices in the description and the pinned comment below. If this guide helped you make a call today, do me a solid, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on our upcoming tech deep dives. But now, I want to hear from you. Which of these power stations are you picking up for your setup? Drop a comment down below and let's get the conversation started. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.